I used to be a beat cop a long time ago. I'd get called out on domestic disputes all the time, probably hundreds over the years. But there was this one guy, this one piece of shit I will never forget. Gordy. He looked like Bo Svensson. Remember him? Walking tall? You don't remember? Anyway, he was a big boy. 270, 280. But his wife, or whatever she was, a lady, she was real small. Like a bird. Wrists like little branches. My partner and I, we'd get called out there every weekend. And one of us would pull her aside and say, "Come on, tonight's the night. Press charges." But no. And this wasn't one of those deep down he really loves me setups. We get a lot of those. This girl was scared. She wasn't going to cross him, no way, no how. So nothing we could do but pass her off to the EMTs, put him in the car, drive him into town, throw him in the drunk tank. He'd sleep it off. Next day he's out, goes back home. One night, my partner's out sick, and it's just me. Then the call comes in, and it's the same old crap. Broken nose in the shower kind of thing. So I cuff him, put him in the car, and away we go. Only this night, as we're driving into town, this sideways asshole, sitting in my back seat, starts humming Danny Boy. And it just rubbed me the wrong way. So instead of left, I went right, out to nowhere. And I kneel him in the ground. I put my revolver in his mouth. And I say, "This is it. This is how it ends." And he's crying and going to the bathroom all over himself and swearing to God he's never going to touch her again. And screaming, as much as you can with a gun in your mouth. And I tell him to be quiet. I needed to think about what I was going to do next. And he got quiet, of course. Real still and quiet, like a dog waiting for dinner scraps. So we stood there for a while, me with my gun in his mouth, acting like I was thinking things over. Prince Charming, kneeling in the dirt, with shit in his pants. After a few minutes, I pulled the gun out, and I say, "So help me if you ever hurt her, and such and such and such and such, and blah, 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 blah." Just trying to do the right thing. 2 weeks later, he killed her, of course. Caved her head in with the base of a Waring blender. We get out there, and there's so much blood you can taste the metal. The moral of the story is I chose a half measure when I should have gone all the way. I will never make that mistake again. No more half measures, Walter.